Picture this, a futuristic space station orbiting 400 kilometers above Earth. It is sleek, it is modern, it looks like something straight out of a sci-fi blockbuster. But here is the twist, it is not NASA, and it is not Russia. This is China's Tiangong Space Station, and it is like nothing we have ever seen before. Today, we are diving deep into how China turned the space station game on its head and why their heavenly palace is the most advanced orbital structure humanity has ever created. We have been launching space stations since way back in the disco era. The very first one was the Soviet Union Salyut in 1971, a single module design that did its job but was not exactly luxury real estate. 2 years later, NASA showed up with Skylab, which was basically a repurposed chunk of the Saturn V moon rocket. Skylab? Pretty sweet, but still just one giant tube in space. Then came the big leap in 1986, the Soviets deployed Mir, the world's first modular space station. It was like Lego in space. 7 modules, built over a decade, that somehow survived even after the Soviet Union itself did not. Fast forward to 1998, and we get the International Space Station, ISS, the poster child of space collaboration. But here is the kicker, the ISS? It is basically Mir 2.0. A bit bigger, a bit shinier, but still cramped, cluttered, and more submarine than Starship. Now, do not get me wrong. The ISS is a marvel of engineering, but it is also a hot mess of wires, pipes, and duct tape aesthetics. China entered the space station building competition with a bold new approach. China's Tiangong Space Station? It's like Steve Jobs designed it. Clean lines, minimalist interiors, and more open space than a billionaire's penthouse. From the inside, it's hard to believe this thing orbits Earth. It feels more like the set of a futuristic sci-fi movie. The Tiangong spans 3 modules in a sleek T-shape. 1. Tianhe, harmony of the heavens, the command center, living quarters, and nerve center. 2. Wentian, heavenly quest, part science lab, part dormitory. 3. Mengtian, heavenly dream, a research powerhouse, with more experiments than a mad scientist's lair. At 55 meters long and 39 meters wide, this orbital masterpiece was assembled in record time, just 18 months. By comparison, it took NASA and Russia 2 years to make the ISS habitable and a decade to complete it. How did China pull this off so fast? Let's rewind. China's space journey started long before most people noticed. Back in the 90s, they launched Project 921, a 3-phase plan to become space royalty. Phase 1, build a rocket and spaceship to carry humans to orbit. Phase 2, practice docking and long-term stays in orbit. Phase 3, assemble their own space station. By 2003, China had put their first taikonaut, in space. By 2021, the Tianhe module launched, and the rest, as they say, is history. The Tiangong is not just about looking good. It is a technological leap. While the ISS is tangled in a jungle of wires, Tiangong is sleek and wireless. Most systems are hidden behind white panels, giving it that clean, futuristic vibe. Here is where it gets wild. The Tiang's modules are nearly the same diameter as the ISS, 4.2 meters, but the internal space feels way bigger. How? The Chinese went long. While the ISS's Destiny Lab is 8.4 meters long, Tiang's Wentian and Mengtian modules stretch a massive 18 meters each. And then there is the robotic arm. The Tiangong has not 1, but 2 robotic arms. The smaller one even crawls across the station like a robotic caterpillar. Yes, you heard that right. And when the 2 arms combine, they form a Voltron-style 15-meter arm capable of handling anything. So, why did China go solo? Well, they did not have a choice. In 2011, the US Congress passed a law banning NASA from working with China. That meant no ISS for Chinese astronauts. The reason? Same old story, national security concerns. The US did not want China spying, or worse, stealing ideas. China's response? Fine, we will build our own. And here we are. Not only did they build it, but they made it better. A lot better. China is not stopping at 3 modules. They are already planning to double Tiang's size, adding 3 more modules by 2030. And then there is their secret weapon, a Hubble-like space telescope that will orbit nearby and dock with Tiangong for repairs and upgrades. This is a game changer. Unlike the Hubble or the James Webb, this telescope will not be a sitting duck when it needs fixing. And let's not forget international collaboration. While the US remains banned, China is working with Europe and other countries to bring their experiments to Tiangong. But do not hold your breath for an American astronaut on board anytime soon. So, what do you think? Is Tiangong the future of space stations? Will it spark a new space race or maybe even a truce in the stars? One thing is for sure, China just raised the bar. Thanks for sticking to the end. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more information on technology and finance from China and the global south. Let us know in the comments, do you want me to make more videos regarding space technologies and the space industry in general?